Want to know how to visit Murchinson Falls on the budget? Tag along and let us take you on a road trip. The total cost of this trip was €200 per person. We rented a car for 2 days in Masindi and headed towards Kampala for about 40 minutes. We stopped on the way as we spotted these cows with enormous horns. It was incredible. They are called Nkoli cows and they use their horns for thermoregulation. Now, can you guess which animal we're about to track? We are in Ziwa sanctuary, since we couldn't miss on seeing these rare white rhinos. Even though it was guaranteed we were gonna spot them, we felt extremely lucky and privileged to be able to be so close to them. For lunch, we head back to Masindi and we also take away some food with us. After a 30-minute drive, we reach the Murchinson Falls National Park at the Kichenbanyobo entrance gate. The roads on this side are extremely well maintained, and we immediately spot wildlife. You have to drive slow, and if you're lucky, you can spot Columbus monkeys on the side of the road. After crossing the river, we head west from Para, and the roads change to dusty ones, and that's where you start to spot more animals. Hartebeests are the first animal we spot on this side of the river, but shortly after, we're lucky to see elephants and many antelopes. We reach the riverside and stretch our legs a bit, hearing the hippos in the distance. We don't have much more time before sunset, so we are heading back to the bridge, meeting giraffes, warthogs, and the usual antelopes and hartebeests. We are camping free of charge at the top of the falls campsite that is completely empty, and our tent is just a few meters away from the water. We set up camp and make fire. Time to eat our takeaway food and snooze. Next day, we wake up early, and we are alone on the pathway next to the falls, which is the best place to enjoy the waterfalls. Did you know that this is the most powerful waterfall in the world? Then we drive for 40 minutes and get to Para ferry crossing, get coffee, and embark on a small boat with only one other person on board. On this 3-hour boat ride, you are for sure going to see plenty of hippos and crocodiles that are eating up on the bank of the River Nile. But we've been lucky to spot also many beautiful birds. One of the highlights of this boat safari was actually when a flock of birds circled our boat and flew around us in many circles. We're reaching the waterfalls, but we don't get so close to them. Just up this small island, and then our boat turns and heads back to the port. Our captain has incredible sight and spots a family of elephants drinking from the river, which makes a perfect end to this boat trip. We are leaving Murchinson Falls and a giraffe comes to say goodbye, and then a monitor lizard. On the way back to Masindi, we take small roads, stopping at the shore and meeting lots of cute local kids. Couldn't imagine a better end to our road trip. Definitely no regrets on renting a car and doing this trip on our own.